What inspired you to become an educator, Professor Rahh?
Well, I thought I was going to be a professional basketball player or a street hustler. I never thought I'd be a teacher, but I always, basketball, I guess, I used to open the gyms when, at Centennial in the summer, and pretty young kids would come and watch us play. And after we'd play, I would teach them about shooting. Kyle Jackson was one of them, and he tells the story how I helped him play. And we used to open the gym for kids and for young adults and things, and that started me with coaching and teaching. And then I never thought that I'd be a teacher, but what happened was I had mentors that taught me. See, we came up that you did things to help people, not to get credit for it, but that's what our mentality was coming out of Watts and Compton, was that you get in position to help your people. So we had a movement going there. And it was about making a name for yourself or running for office. You got in position that you're going to, wherever you were, your job was to help black people, much like you see Latinos doing today, helping each other. 3 and 4 in a house, or if you know where a job is, you let somebody know. So that probably got me into teaching. And then summer youth jobs, I worked with summer youth jobs with what they call community action programs. And I worked with Team Post, and I worked with a Catholic youth organization, and I worked with what they call the Compton Willowbrook Enterprise Community Action Agency. And 2 people that were great teachers, Gary Alexander and Bob Simmons, they were my mentors, and so they were my role models. And they, when I went to Long Beach State, they gave me shoes, gave me clothes. I was one of the best dressed students. So I just took that tradition to Long Beach State, and we started, and I started the Black Athletic Association at Long Beach State, and just teaching just became a natural thing, and I sort of evolved in it meticulously into it. And once I saw that the politics of sports wasn't going the way I thought it was going to go, and I blame myself for that, because I went there and I didn't know how to play basketball. I could play basketball, but I didn't know how to play the psychological and the politics of Division I basketball. So I just went there to be a good ball player, when I should have had gold after I got out of that playing. But anyway, I ended up teaching, and I had to teach myself how to teach in classroom. I could always speak. And was blessed with the ability to articulate. So that's how I got into teaching. I just evolved into it, and I love it. I love teaching. I mean, you give me a classroom, I'm like the LeBron James. He's a great athlete, but when you get me in a class, I don't care. I taught at Juvenile Hall. I taught at Compton Unified. I taught at Linwood Unified twice, and I taught at Compton Community College. So I love teaching. Just give me a teaching. And I think that any teacher who don't love teaching shouldn't teach. Who don't love people shouldn't teach.
Great point.
Don't just be a teacher because you need a job. You're not going to be successful. You got to have a passion, because it takes a patience, understanding, and you got to love who you teach, and then it was just like that. And that's how I got into teaching.